making sure everything's starting to work here, and then we'll get right into it. Alright, yep. Heed the calling. Chaotic calling. Welcome to Chaotic Calling Streaming. I am the DM Starwind, and about to take these adventures into a world of chaos. Joining me, we had a Yuri, but now her name is Rory, the Shadow Sorceress.
Hi.
We have Maze, the Dwarven Paladin.
Hello.
We have Taras, the Half-Orc Battlemaster.
Hello.
And then I have missing people at the moment who might be able to jump in as soon as we get done with the intro, which will be Rags, and hopefully Darjan will figure that out as we go. But let's go right into the announcement, shall we? It's almost here, guys, with advantage. I'll be hosting a one-shot with advantage, which will be held November 4th through the 8th between the times of 4 p.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern. Our session falls on November 7th, so please come tune in and support the calling as we raise awareness for Alzheimer's Association. And this is where you can reward players boons, banes, and advantage tokens, just for starters. And then there's also some giveaways you can also participate in if you donate. So I hope you all join in, and whenever I take the stage, we'll have new players that I have yet to play with yet. But we're getting things ironed out. We almost got our stuff done. We're getting almost there. But yeah, look forward to that. Big event. A little nervous, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, so let's get into tonight's session. What happened last week? You guys we had some chaotic things going on, didn't we?
Yeah. Or got handsy with Rory.
Well,
We went to the black market type thing.
No, Rory just looks like a hands-on type of person. Or
She's
something.
a handful.
Yeah. She's definitely a handful. But yeah, what else did we do?
Well, with Rory's persuasion, she got a bag of tricks for Rags.
So we found an underground black market of magical items. Okay, what else did we do?
Full of roguish people type thing.
I know I'm looking down here, but I'm actually trying to find something.
We ran into, well, the person that gave us the bag of tricks actually said, was an older gentleman. He drew out 1,500 gold if we could capture the roguish person or the roguish lady or man, or we don't know what, hit Rags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, did we have a conversation about how we ran into that lady in the first place? Didn't that happen before?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Rags actually perceived her on top of the rooftop.
Yeah, you guys were just bouncing around town looking for stuff, and yeah, there seemed to be this stranger on top of the roof in cloaks, keeping their face and everything concealed. And we did find out it was like a female voice that he heard whenever she was approached by him after she was running away from the scene.
Right.
And she did a stunning strike in GTFO.
Yep.
And then you guys went about your business as normal, where you went to the hidden underground magic place.
Thanks to Rags and his thieves' camp.
Yeah, Thieves' Camp was all set up for
Thieves'
that.
Camp is where it's at.
Hey, there's our Rags. Welcome back. Let's see. Yeah, we're just going over what happened last week.
I just want to say the answer to Thieves Can't what is Thieves Can't not do things well.
They can't get busted for casting magic because they don't cast magic. So that's a
Yep.
plus.
Yep.
But yeah, you guys obtained some magic items. Burned through a lot of gold lately. Like, I think you guys are pretty much like, I ain't got to worry about you guys having too much money on you right now. So
Right.
yeah, you guys are set as far as not having any money. So I ain't got to worry about you buying any more expensive items. I do that.
Money well spent.
I hope so. So after you left the market and the orc giving a wink to Rari as she leaves, you continue to have like an exploration trip, I believe, through town to figure out more of the lay of the land, I guess.
Oh no, we're trying to find the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
The roguish person. Yeah.
This is why we're having this conversation, because I can't remember. But yeah, so yeah, you go and try to track her down, and then eventually you, on a spot check of sorts, you spot a very beautiful woman who looked like she was waiting for somebody, and paid her a little mind, and one of the guards nearby did too. Apparently he wanted her digits. She didn't want to give them, and then she started leaving because he was being creepy, and you guys gave pursuit. I think that's where we were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
so technically, like, this alley here is further north from you guys. I mean, if you guys keep going north a ways and then start doing some perception checks, you could probably spot your crew or spot these guys over here having a conversation, and we're gonna get right into it. But let's see here. Just want to double check the roll call, make sure nobody else jumped in. Alright. Currently don't know where Tarzan is, but his character's technically walked away from the scene anyway, so we're just gonna count
he's
him.
going off to buy potions.
Or he's gonna go off to brew.
Brew
I'm-
potions.
I'm gonna just say it to you guys for now, and I'll say it again to him, but like, I gave him results for his activities for the entire day. So him leaving was kind of like pointless because his results are already given and he's not gonna get any more. So if you guys do anything similar to what he's trying to do, just know that if I give you your results, no more than what you've already done is going to make it any better, if that makes sense. Because, because we need to stick as a party, and these should have been activities that might have been done outside of the party, so to speak. Not outside the party, but like at nighttime or whatever. At any rate, that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that more later. But yeah, you guys are proceeding north. That'd be Rory and so weird calling you Rory. Why is that? And Tarask. While Rags and
because somebody loves calling me Yuri.
And while Rags and Maze are approaching that alley where the guard had caught up to the girl, and she's basically yelling, "Why are you following me? You're being a creeper. You need to leave. Please, mind your manners and go away." And he's like, "Ma'am, I can't let you walk around town looking like that. I mean, you need somebody to protect you, right? That's what I'm part of. I'm part of the guards. You can count on me, right?" She kind of gives a huff. What?
Can I move closer to them?
You certainly can. Like, they stop for just a moment at this point.
Sir, I believe you're really harassing that girl.
Make a persuasion check to see if he wants to turn around to even notice you.
Well, that persuasion.
20?
Wow, you can do it here, but you can't do it on Wednesdays. What happened?
Exact.
No.
Bullshit.
No, right? We'll figure that out later. But he turns around, and as soon as he does, she starts booking it. And he's like, "What do you want? Can I help you?"
I'm gonna follow her
All
while
right.
he's
All right, so
keep going.
yeah, and I think you had a stealth check last week. What do we have?
Yeah.
29.
I, was,
We could still go off that 29 unless you want to reroll. Think you could do better?
I am perfectly fine with my 29.
Don't want to roll a 1. Got it. All right.
I mean,
There's a
even if I
5%
rolled a
chance.
1, it would be a 14. So even then, it would be way above average.
All right. So you're pursuing her. She seems So that's as far as you go. And at this point, I think Tarask and Rory, I'll just grab your tokens real quick here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
move you
I was
down.
wanting to follow and see if I could find
So
my
at-
group.
Yeah, so at this point, you guys make it here. And in this turn, you can progress up to this part here and see if you can notice anybody if you want. Otherwise, if you're
Yes,
there,
yes,
you're not.
yes,
All right.
yes.
Yeah, by all means.
Perception?
Yeah, you can both make separate perceptions, or one of you can take advantage.
I'll help. I'll help.
You sure you want to help him?
My own. I'll make my own.
Are you sure you want to help?
Oh,
Where did they go?
So
Rex, come back!
no. Here's what happens. So this guard right here notices Maze like getting up in his grill, and he kind of like gets behind him, and then all of a sudden he's overshadowing him, so you can't see Maze, which is kind of hard not to see Maze because he's like bulkier at the bottom. Anyway, for some reason you just can't see him, and then yeah, you don't make out anywhere where Rags is. Roll me a
Look,
D4 just to see if you roll a D4. I'm gonna do a direction for you because you might wind up going the right direction. Otherwise, you're.
3.
You could have sworn south of you heard someone who sounded like Rags or Maze, and you're like wondering how they got behind you somehow.
So,
Maze will
behind me, as
continue
in
talking to
right
the...
here, right?
South. Like, you hear this coming from this direction. Whether or not it's actually them, you're just mistaking it as them. With those perception checks, that's what
It's
you're
echoing off the building,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Maze's voice is somehow projecting through the back alleys. It sounds like it's coming from over here instead of over there. And you just can't see him.
Does she see this person right here?
Yeah, but you're not even sure if it's the same guy because you weren't.
Well, I was just gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, have you seen this person?" And then describe.
Well, yeah, I guess I can let that happen. So alright, so that'll be your next turn. But yeah, and you guys can interpret it however you want. Maze, what else are you saying to this guard, or what are you doing?
Why are you harassing such a beautiful girl? She has her own life, man. Like, come on, do your duty proud.
I am doing my duty proud. I need to make sure that she knows I'm a guard of top caliber who wants to protect her and make sure she doesn't get in any trouble because, she's a beautiful woman. And if she's single and I'm single, do you catch what I'm getting at here?
Did you catch that she didn't want you?
Ah,
Don't have the
semantics!
proper looks.
Look, dude, you don't know how to pick up a woman. Sometimes you just gotta keep at it until it works. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back and protect.
I had to wife.
Go and protect the citizens.
Can I? Oh my God, he's moving away.
Well, you
I'd
can
like
see
to
Maze
not let him
now.
pass.
Well, he's gonna sidestep you anyway. You want to grapple him? You can try.
I'll just put my arm up like she doesn't want to be bothered, man.
Oh boy, are you getting in the way of guard
I'm
business? So
I believe it's not even business. I believe it's play.
He pulls his spear out and he points it at you. You need to move.
I'm going to poke him in the back.
Ow! What the?
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, hello,
I looked
miss.
up
How can
there.
I help you?
Well, I'm trying to find my little short, stubborn friend.
Short and stubborn. He turns back around. Is that you, Mr. Short and Stubborn?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you.
poke my head through, from around him, and I'm gonna be like, Mace, you left.
Hello.
You don't. You left. This is a new town. You left. Have you seen? By the way, Mister, have you seen my other friend?
He went down that way.
He's a big, strong kitty cat.
Hmm?
She kind of grins.
I have not seen any cats around here. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Okay.
I mean, what did your cat look?
Jennifer.
No. What did your cat look like? I'll help you find it.
He's a black cat.
Right? Oh, black cats are bad luck. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll keep an eye out for one. If I find it, where do
he
you want
really
me?
means a lot to me, and I'm trying to like not.
So yeah, where do you, if I'll keep an eye out for a black cat. If I find one, where do I need to take it?
Tell him to try to follow Maze's stench. Grin.
And then the guard's looking at you like, wait. But it's a cat.
Yeah, he's a cat.
Yeah, a cat. And you want me to tell it to do something? Look,
Yeah.
ma'am, if you need your pet picked up, I'll pick up your pet, but you don't need to give me these far-fetched stories like your cat could talk or something. Come on, that's not real.
He can talk though.
What? You
It's
mean to
sentient,
tell me?
man.
You mean to tell me this little 5-pound black cat that I'm envisioning you telling me about,
He's
ma'am?
much bigger than.
Meanwhile, Rags, you're able to keep up with her if you want.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. Like they got this guard confused with a regular cat, and they're trying to talk about you, and it's not going the right way for them. So they seem to be locked in that conversation. You see her.
I'm not gonna lie. It took everything I had not to turn around and just be like, "Hello there."
That would have been perfect too. All right. So she's making a active perception check at this point. So I need another stealth check from you. She's looking for anybody who's trying to follow her.
Okay.
So you kind of notice her gazing around. All right, what's out there? And then you roll, and then I'll roll.
I can guarantee
Wow,
it's better
it's
than a
a
14.
two. Wow.
Better than the
She kind of like takes a notice, like looks back, kind of notices you behind her, and she narrows
Do you
her
have any
eyes.
magical items that give you advantage or no?
I don't think so. I think I have the cloak of protection, and then I have the other things. Zoe, it's okay. Sorry, my dog
No.
opened my door, and she was very
But
concerned.
She missed you. That's okay. The dog missed the cat. Calm down, puppy. It's okay. Is it storming or something?
Oh no.
No, she just hasn't seen me all day, so
Oh.
anytime she sees me, she gets excited.
Poor little puppy. That's cute. Alright, back to this stuff. So this guard is being distracted by you three, apparently. And, the girl has taken notice of you, and she narrows her eyes as if recognizing you or something. Make an insight if you like. Excuse me.
Alright.
What did I miss?
Not a thing, because he can't roll for snot either.
Oh.
I mean, he got
It is what it is.
yeah, he got spotted. He's looking at her, and he's like in oh shoot, fight or flight, fly or flight, fight or flight mode. Yeah, that's how that phrase works. Sorry. Anyway, and the woman kind of looks to you and says, "Why are you following me?"
Looking for a friend, and that guard seemed to take an unnatural interest in you.
Yeah, there's a lot of creeps like that around. I mean, if you were a woman, you'd understand.
Yeah, I can't quite say that I've experienced the same problems that you have, but I will admit that it is hard to blend in with a tail, and my tail flicks over my shoulder.
So, you a were-tiger or something? She kind of goes into a defensive stance.
No, I pull down the bandana just a tabaxi.
Tabaxis? I've never seen one in society. I mean, I've heard stories about them being in the Southern Isles. What? And she kind of looks at you quizzically, like, what is one of your kind doing here?
Do you have about 2 hours for me to tell you the full story of that?
Honestly, no. You remember that guy that I just ditched? I need to get further away, so...
Well, um, all I can say is that the next one that comes up, I've been really looking for you, and don't worry, we're gonna take you on home. As I try to convey to her that I'm going to lie for her to make sure that the guards leave her alone.
Make a persuasion check. That's pretty good. Maybe somebody else in this group's good at persuasion.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it.
Bam!
Ooh!
Made up for all them ones we already rolled. Good for you. So she goes, alright. And she gets a little, I don't know, like a sultry walk going on, and she takes your arm. And she goes, alright, I'll let you.
I hold it out like you would for escorting someone to a dance.
Yeah. And eventually this guard just kind of alright, look, if you guys, I'll go look for your cat, alright? So if you don't mind, let me go ahead and get back to my duties. And he goes in the opposite direction, realizing he ain't never gonna find that girl again.
Well, thank you, sir, for
Yeah.
being so kind.
Yeah, I'll do my best. And
I give a wink.
yeah, and I did this because this is gonna be fun. So the two of you kind of walk back in that direction. Notice that guard left, and you can bring her up to your friends now if you want their rags.
So I'm escorting her.
Yeah. So you're arm in arm. You're up here with her.
And so I'll say, and I'm like, I even have other friends that can add to the entourage to make it a little bit easier for you.
Trying to think. What did Maze say at the last session? Maze was talking to the guard, trying to interrupt. I think, wasn't he? So funny. I really should rewatch this But yeah, she kind of
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that she recognizes Maze from that interaction yesterday. And then again, she also realized you were there to distract the guard so that she could slip out. And then, you two kind of crept up this way to see if that guard was still there. And you notice your friends over here well, we got rid of that guard at least. And then you and her are walking hand in hand, arm in arm, I should say.
Yeah, Rari's not gonna like that.
I know, that's why I was like, this is gonna be interesting. I want to see where this goes. So yeah, what do? You guys get back together?
So I'm going to walk up, and I'm just gonna look at Rari and shake my head slightly, and then continue talking.
Rari's going to bounce up and pretty much latch herself onto Rags.
So on the other side,
there's one popular kitty.
No. She is. Tyrion, did you fart? Oh my god.
Thank you for interrupting the stream like that, Tyrion.
Oh god.
Wow.
See, at least when my puppy interrupted, it was cute.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Maybe you should have gave up Tyrion.
So
Get with the program.
Oh, this. Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay? You good? Breathe. You good?
No.
You good?
I'm gonna try.
You gonna try? Yeah.
Okay.
So...
Oh god. It smells so bad.
But I don't want to know this. People watching don't want to know this.
Okay, she's going to pretty much leap up and latch herself onto Rags, as in throwing her hands over his neck, and her legs is going to go around him.
So she kind of noticed you nuzzling up to her escort, and it's like, okay. So these are your friends, I take it?
Yes. As you can see, I've had a experience escorting people safely around.
She narrows her eyes at Rari and is like,
It is absolutely truthful. I have exactly had experience escorting people around.
He protected me from a big bad orc that was getting really too handsy with me.
Sounds
He
like
slapped
someone.
my ass.
Wait, this ain't the orc over at that pub, is it?
Uh-huh.
I hate that bastard.
Me too. Rory just kind of sinks down and like unlatches herself.
She kind of like it wasn't against the law. You know, just insinuating.
Unfortunately.
At any rate, you're going to escort me home, is that right?
Yes.
Well, wherever you need. If you need to go home, then we'll go home. Or if you need to go anywhere else, we'll take you there too.
No. Well, then let's walk and talk at the same time, if you all don't mind. And
Point us in a direction.
yeah, she'll start walking in a direction where we don't need the map anymore. We can go back to theater of the mind, but we'll leave the map here just in case. So she starts walking towards, I guess towards the square, like where the pillar and everything's being set up for the next day. And she kind of like stops in front of it, and you see her taking stock. Gonna be another burning tomorrow. It's a damn shame.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to too.
Okay.
Me as well.
I don't know. Too many people getting too handsy here. You're all gonna roll ones because you all want to do it now. Yeah. I've noticed. I noticed something about this group. All right, Maze. Let's see you roll.
So pretty good.
She seems concerned. Yeah, let's get everybody in here. So yeah, she.
I need to raise the windows because that stench is still there.
Oh my god.
Turn a fan on. Oh, jeez. So Rags and Rory are too enamored with whatever the situation is between that. But Maze and Tarskin being outside of the situation, you're able to kind of like gauge her a bit, but you can see her sternly studying the area as if she's looking for escape routes. Like she's calculating. She's definitely paying way too much attention to architecture moreover than the pyre itself. Like, you know, the pyre's there, but you notice her eyes just wandering everywhere else, just taking in anything and everything. Gonna be a lot of people here tomorrow just to watch this woman burn. I'm sorry, let's continue, she says as she, like, readies to cross the street, continue through the plaza, and to the opposite side, perhaps to continue taking stock of exits, alleyways, bless you, and...
As we're walking, I'll just comment, like, yeah, it's really terrible that this keeps happening.
Well, this is what Ironforge's teachings have done to this place. She just...
Yeah, Ironforge teach your teachings. So,
yeah, it's
follow.
You're not
As
wearing...
Maze looks really depressed.
You're not wearing any livery from the Ironforge right now, are you?
Oh god.
He has it on his chest.
Yes, I'm wearing armor. I wanted to buy armor, but I'm broke.
So yeah, he's like, she like looks at you, is like, you're one to talk.
In a really sad look. It's... Well, he looks around. Personally, it's almost too hard to follow, and I'm thinking of quitting completely.
Well, in that case, and she continues down the street, just keep it to herself. I mean, you can see her still, like, looking around, making sure guards aren't coming up to them like they were earlier, and she's just kind of casually says, well, you guys are a good deterrent, that's for sure.
We could continue deterring if you happen to need it.
She stops in front of a. Where would she stop? Like, it's not the same pub, but it's like a pub that's right across town. And she says, I'm probably going to stop here and enter this establishment. So if you need to continue on about your day, please, by all means, don't let me stop you. This will be where I'll be staying. And she walks into a tavern called the Do Right. D-O, right?
I'm gonna say, okay, good night, and I'm gonna let her walk into the tavern, and then I'm gonna try to scout the place to see if I can get in any way but the front.
Alright. What are the rest of you doing as he's setting up?
I look
I
at
guess
everyone
we're gonna-
else.
or I'm going to just stand by and wait.
Yeah.
I look at Rory and say, it looks like she's planning to release or maybe try to rescue someone that's gonna
Mantis.
burn tomorrow.
Yeah.
So she walks in the door, you're having this conversation. Rags is looking for another way in. And
Yes.
Bless you. Make. I mean, yeah, you're casing the joint. Yeah, just make a general investigation.
Okay.
And a stealth check if you want to be stealthy about it.
Yes, I will also make the stealth check.
Alright. So, there's a back door, but you're pretty sure that leads to a kitchen or, wherever they receive goods. And then there's the front door. But nobody seems to notice you snooping. And you kind of like go into the back alley and see the, like garbage disposal region and their little back door that goes into like the cooking area or whatever they have in this establishment. And then, there's just the front entrance. You can't find any other. Like, there's only windows in the front. Nothing along the side or in the back.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I shall go through the back door
it is locked.
into the kitchen. It is locked.
Yep.
Not
You
for
go to-
long.
Yeah, you go try the handle. It's locked. Your group is still up front having a conversation. What are the rest of you doing as he fumbles out his lockpicks?
Rory's just gonna lean up against the building, tapping her foot.
Surprisingly
A little bit.
enough, your lockpicks start to get the tumblers, but something inside like reacts, and the tumblers reset, and you have to pull out the lockpick before it snaps.
Okay.
So you are not able to unlock this door.
All right. I shall go back up to the. She'll go back up to the front.
Alright. So, returning, you finally see, I don't know, it's up to Rags if he emerges from the shadows or not. He's still hidden.
Yeah, I'll drop stealth. I'll walk up to them.
So, you're all rejoined.
I'll tell them I tried to go through the back door to possibly spy on the woman and listen, see if I could get any information, but the back door was locked and something about the lock was weird.
I mean, we could always go in if you want. Or I can. She kind of steps closer to the door.
Anybody else going in with her, or are you just gonna let her go?
Alright.
I'll just walk.
Did Stony say you're walking into?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. What's Maze doing? I heard you chime, but you didn't say anything legible.
I could follow suit.
And what are you gonna do, Rags?
I'm going to, if I can manage it, walk in behind them and stealth into the crowd if it's a crowded place.
Only one way to find out, right?
I'm guessing we're going into this.
Well, I
building,
mean,
right?
my thought process is
Yeah.
either way I'm going in.
Oh,
If there are
absolutely.
other people, I'm going to stealth it. If there are not, then I'm just going to walk in.
Alright, so Rory leads the charge. And you enter into a tap room. Oh no, I think I'm starting to catch that too. This weather, I swear. Anyway, you enter into a tap room, and there's about 6 or 7 individuals at tables that are scattered throughout this tap room. And there's about 4 people at the bar. You can make a stealth check if you want to hide.
Okay.
And then there's the barkeep and a couple barmaids running around. And
Does it
Rory,
have rafters? The room?
There are some rafters, but getting to them right now would be too conspicuous.
Okay. Well, there's my stealth.
You are pretty much
Ooh.
hidden wherever you need to be, so nobody kind of like notices you slip in, but everybody kind of like turns their gaze to the partial redhead that walked in with these 2 goons, I guess.
Mhm.
A small, stout dwarf and his big half-orc. She seems to be well taken care of, I guess. And you get some looks. And make a perception check, Rory.
Oh God. I suck at these. 13?
You do not
Try to help.
see, even if you help that.
Oh.
Yeah. Same result. So, like, you guys are looking around.
What about Maze? Maze is in there too, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's a dwarf. He can't see over your shoulder right now. Too many people already tried.
Tallies.
Too many people already
Okay.
tried.
I was
But Rory
about to
the
say,
one-
may I try? But that's fine.
Yeah.
I get you.
Well, at the same time, it just leads into the proper part of the game. Like, there is no sign of that
Yeah.
woman who came in here. Like, you guys definitely don't notice it, but, you know, even more so, Rags and Maze, like, you don't see her anywhere. Like, she slipped off pretty quick.
Is there an upstairs, or is this just all? It's just a one
It seems-
floor, one
yeah,
level tavern.
It seems to be a one-level tavern.
Okay. Is there any secret messages and thieves' cant in here like there were in the other places?
Go ahead and make a perception. Or an investigation, whatever you feel better with.
Okay, let me look.
Because you gotta spot it, but then again, investigating it's the same thing, I guess.
It's the same either way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you look around, and there's no emblems, no sign, nothing that leads you to believe that there's anything related to thieves in this region. Like, this seems to be a legit establishment just from first glance.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a half-elf barkeep just kind of like wiping down the bar, filling up ale as the people who are at the bar are ordering, and then a couple barmaids just walking back and forth, passing out drinks, sometimes some food items, stuff like that. But yeah, you don't see any sign of the woman that you came in with.
May I do a perception check to see if I see anything like any sort of walls that don't quite add up where they need to be, or if I hear anything like a draft or anything like that? Basically, I'm looking around for hidden doorways.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check as you kind of like scan the room to see if you can make out any out of place detail. Yeah, you scan this room pretty good. Like, you managed to stay on the outer perimeter of the walls, And as you're doing so, you see the two windows that are up front that lets light come into the main tap room. You see the barkeep at the bar. Everything's like there's a like you see what leads into like either a storage facility or bathrooms perhaps, or leads away from the central area, but nothing secretive, nothing that says that this place has anything hidden. So if there was some secret exit she took, she either took an obvious one or somebody knows her here. Perhaps. I don't know. One or the other.
Gotcha. Okay, and do I see like the in-out door from going from the kitchen up to here?
Let's see here.
Do I just regularly see that?
I'm trying to see if this map will work for us. I'll pull us to a map because I don't know if anything's going to happen. You're going to recognize it, but it's not the same place. We're just using it as a reference. Do not be, don't be alarmed by all the dead bodies that burned in the fire.
Don't worry about that.
That hag's gone. That gnome is dead. And that hag over there is gone too.
And that person is dead as well.
Alright, so feel free to like position yourself here. Like, we're using this for reference more than what it actually is. So like, this area here wouldn't be here, but like there's an existing warehouse or storage room door that's like right there that you notice. These are actually walls on this side, no windows, but the two windows here by the doors are what's letting light come in. But yeah, a little space to kind of play in. I'll throw us some commoner tokens on there just so. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to do.
I'll go up to the bar and hit.
Alright. On the right way.
He's just looking around.
So there's the barkeep. There's a guy. There's a guy. Please don't burn these guys like you did the other guys. Like to make sure some people live. Just say no. You do you. I'm not gonna guide you on that. But yeah, the barkeep just kind of like strolls over to you and is like, "Gonna get you."
Rum.
Rum, huh? What about you? And turns to Maze.
Scotch or vodka?
You're not on duty, are you? Starts pouring out the rum.
Nope, not on duty right now.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure our guards are clear-headed. Kinda looks at the emblem on your armor.
I'll put down a gold piece.
He leaves the bottle with you. So, if you need anything else, you let me know, alright? And he just kind of like goes back and forth, tending everybody else. Rory, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go over here and sit right there.
So, leaving your male entourage that came in with you, you are now isolated at a lone table by the other window.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm just looking around.
These three over here look like they were occupied in a card game, but you can definitely tell this one is making eyes towards you. Since he's got a perfect view.
She kind of lets her head, like, she crosses her arms and, like, kind of lays her head on the table a little bit.
Eventually, a barmaid comes over and asks, "Do you need anything?"
How much is your water?
Well, water's usually free. It's not usually what we serve, though.
I would like some.
Alright, dear, let me go see if we can get some water. And she'll leave you be and go fetch you water. You guys are at the bar drinking. Rags, what are you up to?
I'm still kind of trying to look around. Is this over here where like I understand it's not quite.
Yeah,
but
this isn't quite
that-
to scale, but
would
like,
that
I wouldn't
roughly be
imagine-
where the
I would say
door
like
for the kitchen is, or is it
Okay.
behind the bar?
here's what we'll do. This here looks like it leads to a storage room, and this here might
Okay.
have been the back door you were trying to get into.
Okay, I can get that.
Yeah. So like the rest of that, the bedding and stuff, just picture that gone. We're just dealing with the little space we have right here. But yeah, anything going on your end before we kind of like see what's? Because
I'm gonna go over to Maze. I guess
Alright.
I'll drop stealth to do it if I have to. But what I'm gonna say to him, and I'll say, start betting with the guys over there. I need a bit of a distraction.
Okay.
And if you need me to re-stealth, then I'll re-stealth. If not, then
I will say you were able to like subtly walk up towards him and give him that little message and walk away. Like you're
Okay,
still
I'm gonna
you're
walk.
still able to spell. Like eyes aren't on you apparently.
yep, I'm gonna walk back over there, and I'm gonna wait for the distraction. I'm gonna see the reaction to that distraction, and then see whether I'm gonna try to get through this door or not.
All right, so Maze.
Okay, fellas, let's do the betting.
You play cards.
I play cards and I play Three Dragons Shanty.
We play cards at this table, son.
Okay.
All right, well, let's see your ante. And you see them all drop like a silver piece in.
Okay, I'll drop a silver piece in as well.
All right, and they start dealing out cards, or like it's like either a poker game or 5-card draw. It just the same thing, but you get 5 cards. You know, they start playing the hands, and at this point, the 3 of those guys are occupied in a card game with you. We'll tally out the results, but you're currently playing through the hand. Is there anything you want to do now, Rags, or are you waiting for something else?
Still waiting for a distraction.
I'll say like this guy gets up and just kind of like goes over to watch. Yeah, okay.
What is this person doing right there?
He's just taking care of customers at the bar. He even goes back up to harass and ask him, "You need another?"
I'm gonna try to sneak into this room if I can without being seen.
Alright. Yeah, you try the door. It is currently locked.
Alright. I'll thieves tools it.
Give me a thieves tool. Nice. You're able to get the door open. Key that you made out of your thieves tool easily slips through the tumblers. You get it just the way it needs to be done. Primitive lock. You're wondering, like, back doors seem to be sturdier than this, but you know, this is just a storage room. Probably no big deal that it has like a less lacquer of a lock, I suppose. But the door is now unlocked. And if you want to make a new stealth check to stealth in there, you may.
I want to do that. How high is the ceiling in this
About,
other room?
well, in the room you're currently in,
No, in the storage room.
you won't know until you open the door.
I thought I just opened the door.
Oh, well.
Oh, I
need
unlocked the door.
You unlocked the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
I shall open the door.
Then I need a stealth check to see if you can get in there without getting noticed.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I was worried if you were going to be able to stealth or not. But you manage to open a door, keep it from creaking, and then slowly close it behind you, and you find yourself in a dark area. Do you have night vision as a Tabasco?
I do have dark vision.
Alright, so your dark vision kicks in, and you start seeing, like, supplies. Right, exactly, Fairy, you tell them. Like, you see basic supplies, like you see a bunch of cups, you see a bunch of pitchers, you see a bunch of unused trays, and you see stockpiles of ale, beer, liquors, a wine rack in the very back, some cooking supplies here and there. This room just seems to scream storage for their business.
Might as well take advantage of it. Can I see what alcohol they have in here if I know the price of it, even as a rough estimate?
If you're looking to pilfer something pretty pricey, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
This would be like considering your thievery in it to evaluate something pricey.
Yeah, I can get that.
Make-
Investigation, you said?
Yes, sir, skill monkey. You
Oof.
find some bottles of ale that look pricey. Mead, maybe. There seems to be some honey mead that's in one bottle that, but you know, you can't tell which one's worth more over the other. They all look
Okay.
good.
I'm gonna take a couple of the bottles of wine and mead while I'm in here.
Alright. There's about 12 of each on the shelf. How many do you want?
Two of each.
Alright, so you can put down 2 bottles of mead, 2 bottles of wine. And then, this room is still unoccupied, so. But you do hear.
Oh, it's 2 bottles of mead and 2 bottles. In that case, I'll take 3 of each.
Okay, 3 of each? Alright. Yeah, there's up to 12 on the shelf for each one, so you pick how many you want. Alright, so you pick 3 of them up. You can put them in your bag or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like
3 mead and 3 wine. Is that what you said?
Yeah, sounds good. Like, we're unsure what the names are at this point because you're still in the dark. Dark vision's nice, but text is kind of hard to read.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
you
take that.
make a perception check while you're in here just to see if you hear something.
Okay.
And then we'll get back to the card game. You can hear the bartender cuss and say, "Damn it, out of ale!" And it sounds like he's heading your way.
Alright, I'm going to... what's the ceiling like?
Nah, this here has no rafters whatsoever. Like, this here is
I'm
like...
saying, what is the ceiling made out of? It's made out of wood?
Yeah, I would say wood.
Okay, I want to put my boots in my bag. I want to claw up to the ceiling and
Okay.
stealth up there.
Make an athletics check to see if you can hold yourself up that high without being declawed from the wall.
Okay. Can I do acrobatics?
No, this is more
Okay.
of a strength check of your
I can-
nails.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
I can...
Alright, so yeah, you're in there. The owner of the place comes over. Like, I wouldn't say you're at the door, would you? I'd say you're probably somewhere inside deeper.
Right about there.
Alright, so yeah, the door opens, you see light hit the room, and then he, like, turns on a sconce in a way, like he sets a flame to a sconce nearby and lights up the room, and he starts looking for what he needs. Make a stealth check at disadvantage on the ceiling. because he did light up the room.
Yeah, but people tend to not look up when they're walking into stuff.
Yeah, but if there's a 6-foot figure hanging from the ceiling.
Well, how high
Well,
is the
that's the
ceiling?
reason why I'm hanging from both feet. Because I have front claws and back claws.
Yeah, go ahead and make that stealth check, though. I mean, even with
I will.
disadvantage, it's probably not too bad for you, but... Yeah, so you manage to somehow scurry out of his vision, and he reaches down for, like, a couple small barrels of ale and starts grabbing them in each arm and starts walking out of the storeroom, and then you are left there alone. Once again, and he sets these barrels down behind him and gets ready to uncork them and get ready to serve up more ale for his customers. Meanwhile, we have a card game to go to.
Yes.
Just roll. I mean, if I had time to set something up, I should definitely try to, but let's see here. Let's do 3d6, and then highest takes home the stakes. And let's see, Rari drops her hood. You want to do something there, Rari?
Yeah, she's just gonna drop her hood, revealing her face and stuff, and then she's gonna comb through her hair to
Yes.
loosely do it.
Alright, so roll 3d6 here for the guy on the top. He scoffs and says, "Damn it, I lost." The guy to the left, he smirks and says, "Your money's mine." And then the last guy, that money's mine. They have a fucking roll off. Left, right. The guy at the bottom here, he manages to throw out the highest card values and rakes in 4 silver. And this guy just kind of like casually walks off in this direction. You want to keep playing, Maze?
No, I'm good.
Alright, so that was about all that distraction up to this point.
Yeah.
Tarask, do you want to do anything while that card game was going on?
I'll walk over and watch.
Alright. Now, let's see here. So, Maze leaves, losing the first hand. They kind of go, "Yeah, you yellow belly, come on, put another silver down. Get your ass back over here. We're gonna take your money. Let's go, let's go." They're trying to ag you to come back.
Again, cards aren't my game.
Well, it's a damn shame, and they see the half-orc just hovering over nearby. You want to join? You want to hit in on this hand?
I'll give it a try.
Alright. And you kind of like saddle up to the table and they start dealing the cards. And this guy here, once again, he kind of like moves over in this direction. Kind of waves to Ferrari for a moment, noticing her. And then the game begins. You can roll 3d6, and I'll start rolling them for the other guys. And Rags, if you want to let me know what you're doing in the meantime while we do results. Top.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna put back on my boots, and I'm going to try to stealth out of the room.
Alright. Slap boots back on. You start to open the door. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Alright. Stoney, you lose the silver piece as the guy at the bottom once again takes home everything. He goes, "I can't be stopped. Let's keep going, guys." And he'll ask if you want to ante up again. And Rags, you're able to slip out without making the door creak. Somehow, magically, that WD-40 whisker pull. Just open the door, slide out, slap it back to shut, and you're out the door.
If I can, while I'm there, I'll try to thieves' tool it shut. No, wait, never mind. He already went back in. Never mind. He already went in there and went out, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
he did.
Yeah. I'll
Never mind.
walk back over here.
Okay.
I'll walk through there, and I will, if I can, I'm going to walk out of the tavern.
Yeah. Barkeep goes back to the door and goes, "Wait a minute." And he goes back in there and starts looking around. You let your friends know you're slipping out, or you just...
I'm going to drop stealth and walk back in, unstealthy,
Okay.
very unstealthy.
So you see Rags walk back in. And Barkeep comes back out. Barmaid comes up to you and asks, do you need anything? There's a table open over here, she points.
Actually, I think I really want to go and sit over there with that redhead, but I will take some milk if you have some, and I'll go and sit over here.
Okay.
And I'll loudly say, "Hi there. Can I get you anything?"
She looks up, beaming, and then she goes, I've been waiting on my water for a little bit.
I'll just say, "Hi there." I'll just raise my hand. Again, I'm doing everything I can to make it where when I come in, I am very loud.
Right. So you're making sure everybody knows you're there instead of wherever you were. Alright.
Yes. And I'll say, "Hey, I'll take a water for the lady, please."
So they hear all that. So the barmaid went off to go get the orders. Tarask, if you want to keep playing, you could throw me 3 more d6 down. Alright, so top. Oh, come on. Left. Whoa. Right on him.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
so the hands were looking really close, and you're like, oh god, we're gonna have to face off with the same motherfucker. Same son of a bitch, right there at the bottom of that table. Pulls it all back in, says, nice try, guys. You wanna keep going? I could do this all night. He throws another silver on the table. You lose another silver. And these guys are like, you fucking cheating son of a bitch, I swear he is. But he just kind of smugly looks at him like, no, man, it's the way the cards played. Here, you deal. He like hands him off to the other guy. So, do you want to do another hand, Trask, or?
Sure.
Alright.
Maybe we'll look over just to see if he actually was cheap.
I guess you can make an insight check. Wow.
That 20.
Ooh, double.
So, what's interesting is, so far, there hasn't been any cheating. He's just been very freaking lucky. And then what'd you...
Luck finally ran out for him. Because... Yep, finally won.
Mm-hmm. So he kind of like looks at his cards for a minute, stares left to right, and he's like, well, it looks like you win one. You call yourself up for 4 silver added to your pool. And then he'll just keep asking, you want to go again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do one more hand. Let's see if we can win that money back, boys. Oh, alright. Drop another coin in there. And then, this... How confident do you feel about that 12? Do you want to ante up higher or leave it at 1?
I'll go up.
How much you want to put in on it? This is like raising the bet as we're kind of like getting ready to show the results.
Buy 2 more silver.
So total of 3 in there for you, and they're like,
Yep.
That guy puts 3 in there total. That guy looks at his hands and says, oh fuck it, I'm out. So there's still 1 silver that he anteed in. And then this guy right here. They fucking fold, dude. But, so there's a total of 3, 6, 7, 8. So a total of 8 silver that you can pick up for winning again. Now the guy's like looking at you like, wait a minute. This is orc hiding cards underneath this tusk. What's going on here?
I want to turn to Rari and just like whisper, should I just take their money?
I think that would be a great idea.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk over to this side right over here. I'm
By the time
gonna
you
slap
walk
this person.
Yeah, by the time you walk off, here's the water and the milk.
Okay. I'm gonna slap this person like on the side, and I'll be like, Bruce, I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been?
I think you're mistaken. I'm not Bruce.
Oh
But-
my lord, you look literally exactly like Bruce. And I'm gonna slap him with both hands, and on the second hand, I'm gonna sleight of hand it. So
Alright,
that
go-
way, one hand jostles his other shoulder. So that way, hopefully, he looks that way as I take the other
Alright,
hand.
go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
Yup. Don't be a 14.
Woo. 18.
Let's see what he gets, because he can't try to beat that. Of course, it's just a regular D20. Alright. He kind of looks towards you. It's like, hey, hands off. Get away. He like pushes you away from him, but you manage to pilfer off a bag. Doesn't jostle like coins per se, but you do pick up a bag of something.
I'll just look at him, and I guess I'll be like, "I'm sorry, my mistake. You look literally exactly like him. Where are you from?"
Look, unless you
As
plan on
I'm
playing,
stowing
yeah.
the bag in my other.
Yeah, and he's like, if you don't plan on playing, go on. We got a game going on here. You mind? And he like shoos you away. But yeah, you're able to get away just fine.
I have a
I'll
bad
just
idea.
I'll be like, all right, and I'll just kind of walk away, and I'm like, all right, see you later, Bruce.
I'm not Bruce! Damn it! Let's get back into this game, boys. And they go ahead and start dealing out another hand. Go ahead and roll your 3d6. Like he's playing, he's mad.
Can I?
He's mad angry now, and he's just passing out the cards. So go ahead and roll your 3d6 there. So top guy.
Can he be at disadvantage?
Oh, don't worry.
Angry?
I already got stuff going on for him. Don't worry about it. Then the guy on the bottom doesn't fucking need
Ooh.
luck because he pulls everything in. He's like, that's right, bitches. This is my pot. My pot. And he kind of like wipes the sweat off his brows. Thank God I won that one. And he's like, you know what? I think I've had enough. Thanks, boys. Drops 2 silver on the table. Barkeep, here's my money. And I'll take my leave. Excuse me, dwarf, sir. You're in the way. Dwarf, get the hell out of the
I would
way,
like
sir.
to. I would like to stealth right now, please.
Yeah, go for it. The other two at the table are like, well, I guess the game's over. If you want to go ahead and grab a drink, friend, I mean, you're welcome to stay here. Hey, dwarf, you want to come have a drink with us? Come on over. Jeez, shit. Come on, shoot the shit with us.
I'm good.
Rife kind of flicks her hair back.
Are you looking for a
Did
compliment?
that guy leave?
Yeah, he left. He's technically outside the bar fixing
Okay,
water.
I'll unstealth.
Yeah, he left.
Can I check what's in that guy's pouch, please?
You certainly may. You open it up and you find decorative cards that were similar to the cards that were being played.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, you take a look in. There's a bunch of cards in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you basically stole his cheating deck that he was going to use if he ever rolled poorly. But he was never able to compensate for what he had on the other hands to actually use it, so. In that last hand, straight 18, nice. But, yeah.
Can we go on break?
Yeah, I was going to get us there. I was going to say, let's go ahead and take a break here. We're going to go ahead and take about 10 minutes or less. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and run some ads for all that good stuff. But hey, stick around. We're going to get back into this game. We'll be back shortly.
BRB.
BRB to the rest of you while I go ahead and put us on the BRB screen. Micromanaging everything. Alright, you guys are muted. I'm muted. I'm gonna leave you with some music here. First, I will unmute myself, then we shall return to the live scene, and I realize I need to turn back to that. And then, we'll turn these guys back on. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. We are getting back into it. Somebody say something?
Something?
Okay, making sure everything's good. Everything's popping. Alright, we're live. What were we doing now?
Well, we were originally trying to follow that girl, but it seems like we have lost her trail.
Yeah, I was about to locate object on her.
Alright. So, yeah. Tell me what you're doing.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, because locate object is divine spell, and I'm paladin, so it should be fine.
Funny how you said
Okay,
spell,
that's like-
though.
okay.
So,
I'm gonna do it anyways. Screw it.
like, you recall a hairpiece that she had, I suppose, and you start to cast it on that. What's the range?
1,000 feet.
Alright, let me do some rolling. Alright. She is not in this bar at all. Matter of fact, you picked her up about 500 feet away from this bar heading west.
Okay. I'll tell everyone. I think I know where our little lady friend is going. Follow me. As I walk out the door.
I remember correctly, I just asked for milk, correct? There was nothing
It's
in the milk,
it's sitting over here on this side of the table.
and it was just milk?
Yeah, just milk.
Okay. Is the barmaid still there? Where
She's
she is?
somewhere. Yeah.
I'll just ask how much for the milk.
Just a couple copper.
I'll lay that down on the table and chug the milk.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna chug my water really fast and end up with the hiccups.
Yeah, sounds about right. So you walk out with the hiccups. Rags walks out with a white mustache,
Yes.
and you guys see a
And
bunch
I don't know that it's there. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
I'm completely oblivious to the mustache.
Your character sheet looks about what it is. Like, look at that. It's got like a white mustache already. Or your token. Anyway, as you guys start walking out, and you're done with this place, you notice about 4 guards from the watch coming up to this building, and they're just like spying around. And they kind of look each and every one of you over as you all start to leave.
Okay.
What do you do?
Walk
Hashtag-
west.
Not suspicious.
Good day. As I walk determined here.
Yeah, make performance checks. Everybody walking away, make a performance. I mean, Taras, you're fine. You don't have to do it. But Maze definitely had to do it. And they step in front of you, Maze, and it's like, hold on, bub. You start to walk away because your performance sucked. Wait, this is a comment.
What is it, sir?
So, see your emblem there, but don't know you.
Yes, I'm from out of town. I came to visit the inn here, don't you know? It's rather
Is-
famous.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of famous places around here. So what else is your business here?
To protect the little lady.
Protected what? What's he protected? I don't know what the hell he protect. Protect what little lady? Oh, that lady over there?
Yeah.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind coming in for some questions, would you?
For what occurrence?
Oh, we just detected some kind of spell going off, and we want to make sure that it's not you or yours.
Well, of course it's me. I'm a paladin.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no. I want to beat my head against the desk so bad.
Alright, I apparently had that sheet open. Let me open this. What are they doing this? They're doing this. Alright, it checks out. Get out of here. We're just fussing with you. And they go into the bar. Might as well have drinks while we're here. Let's go.
It's really good.
Yeah, well,
Try the
put-
vodka.
See a sweat bead form across like Rory's head and just
Yep.
drip down.
That's the whole reason we did that, just so you can drip. What the heck's going on? Alright. But yeah, you managed to continue west, and you are trying to find this fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this
And
lasts
it-
for how long?
Yeah, and I say, let's go at a group pace. This lasts, let's see, 10 minutes.
Moving us back to this map here, so I can reposition things. I'm just gonna grab you guys and drag you somewhere. Excuse me. No, not like that. There you go. So, we'll say as you get to this busy street with your friends in tow, noticing all the guards, all the townsfolk just going up and down the road. You notice it beeping towards the north and west.
Okay, I start following that way.
Yeah, depending upon which route you take might determine who you run into. This guy in here, get him out of here. Yeah, you see a bunch of guards just kind of like moseying around, protecting the area, keeping an eye. And then this guy.
Which one?
Everybody staying together here, or what's going on? Rags, you with him?
Yes, I was just paying attention to something else.
Alright. There you go. Yeah, you see this guy here instructing a couple of commoners, asking questions to him. He's like, don't worry, she's going to be burning tomorrow afternoon, probably noonish. How does that sound? Yeah, I think we'll have her all set up by noon. And they're like, alright, well, looking forward to the burning. Yeah, get rid of these witches. Hell, no need for people who can cast spells. That's a danger to us. And you're picking up this conversation. He's like, don't you fret. Rory and Rags, I think, make just a general perception check to see if you pick up on something.
19? Tell me. Tell me.
She is desperate for a win in perception today. He's wearing robes. Though they don't look exactly like the robes of your sister, they have the same intricate designs that are similar. Though
Same.
but he looks like he has a little bit more regal flair to it. Like he's got like this cape that pops off in the back, and he's got like this chain that goes across the front to kind of like keep the cape attached, and pauldrons coming off the just some slight poof to it. But the robe itself that elegantly glides down, it's like a black with red streaks in it, like flames licking through. Don't worry, she'll be hanging out there at the pillars tomorrow, and we'll have that pyre set ablaze. No need to fear for witches. This is what the guards are for. And yeah, the villager's like, well, thank you kindly. We look forward to it. Yeah, let's all go. Yeah, and they all start to leave him. And as you guys are fixing to turn down that street to probably follow that ping, you kind of notice him, and he's like, whoa, this is a strange bunch. You, kind of points to Maze. What you guys up to?
Yes. Oh, just following the lead.
Yeah? You after somebody? What's going on? Report. Don't think I know you.
Following the lead on. Oh yes, I'm from out of town. Came to see the one mansion. You know, the inn mansion.
Deception.
Really good.
Deception
being
or
truthful.
persuasion, do whatever.
Actually, deception. Oh wait, I actually went into deception. What the hell?
You're evil. You're not naturally good. I mean, this was supposed to be an evil campaign. I don't know. What do you want to do? No, make a perception. Make a persuasion now. I don't want your deception.
No. You said
No.
deception.
No, I want persuasion now because you were so hell-bent that you were telling the truth. Thank you. I'll keep your deception. I just wanted to make you roll. He's like, okay. Well, if you see any of them nasty spellcasters, you let me know. We'll get them taken care of right away. Just like that woman we're gonna do with tomorrow when he starts to walk past you guys and let you go on about your business.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Yeah, take care. Hey, you got enough kerosene for the pyre? Go get some more. You can't have enough kerosene on a pyre without more kerosene. Go get the whole barrel. Right away, sir.
Roy kind of just shivers.
Oh yeah, we're gonna light this bitch up like a Christmas tree. So you find yourself outside of a wall at this point. Somewhere over this wall is your quarry. This wall is about 10 feet tall. And at the top of
What's
it,
it?
it's got like metal spikes. Not like spikes, but there's like a metal grating that goes around, you know, just kind of like ward people from even trying to climb it. Not saying it's not climbable, but it's fairly highly discouraged.
So
what
do I
is
censor?
it made out of?
One person at a time. Let's go with Maze first.
Okay, so do I censor higher up or lower down?
Straight across.
Okay, so I motion to come over. Rex, come over.
I'm
And I
gonna
tell
go
him.
see if there's another way.
That's
She
not a lot.
is exactly that way as I point straight to the west. Probably inside that building.
What is the wall made out of?
Stone. Like,
Stone. Okay. So I can't
yeah.
crawl up then.
Well,
Not like
I
the
mean,
wood.
not like wood, yeah, but you know, you got the wall climbing feet, I believe. It's just a wall, and it's kind of like cobble, so you might be able to get some footing if you do try. But at the top, there's like these metal black spikes that are like protruding in odd angles, and the spikes have like curved out teeth. Like if you were to grab it, you would hurt yourself. And so it's definitely something that discourages climbing, but being able to protect yourself against it, I mean, it's not all impossible. However,
Could I
you are
could I
on a busy street.
parkour it up the wall with acrobatics?
Maybe at disadvantage?
If I go
not
down,
really, not
and-
really. Now I think about it, no. You have to do a straight climb. There's nothing to bounce off of to get up it.
okay, can I?
Mace
in that
uses
case-
his body to bounce off.
I mean,
Go
he could
ahead.
throw you up with an athletics check, and then you can use an acrobatics
Wait.
to grab onto something or try to tumble over.
Don't you worry, I have another plan.
He has another plan
Can I
set.
use is there a space between this tree and this wall?
Those are actually bushes, and like, are you saying like, is this an entryway or what?
No, I was assuming that these were trees, and I was assuming that there was a space in between it where I could hop, go onto the wall.
Oh yeah, these are just bushes. So no tree that
Okay.
goes up it. Yeah, like, this place doesn't look like it's meant for an intrusion like that.
Okay, that's fine. What is the distance between this wall right here and this area right here?
How do you mean?
What is the distance between this wall right there?
Ooh, looks
And
like it's
this
about
wall
5
right
feet. It is what it is.
Okay.
Each square is 5 feet.
All right, I would like to climb up this wall
Mhm.
and then to try to hop over and land over here using my acrobatics.
Alright, make an acrobatics check. As your feline friend takes off, what are the rest of you doing? Words. Maze. You got them?
Maze
That's
will
That was a 3. Still 16, but that was a 3.
Can Maze try to sneak in?
I don't know, can you? Roll a stealth check with disadvantage due to your low roll rags. But you managed to get on.
Can people
Wow.
see me?
So you make it over there, and you like the bar must have snagged something. So as you like try to reach over and get through, like your belt gets stuck on the tip of it, and there's a loud as the metal kind of bends to your weight, and you slip off it. But the noise has been made, and you're not sure if you've been made yet or not.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hop from the wall on top of this building. And then as soon as, if I can manage to lay on this building, I'm gonna lay perfect.
Okay. All right, mates. Let's go back to you. You
Oh,
want
come on, those guards aren't that fast.
Well, these guards weren't on the street. They were technically in the house. I'm just dragging them off the street because it's easier to do.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not even that fast.
These are commoners, and I can't use their stats. But there's actually.
So yeah,
a ranger.
I shall hop onto this building and then lay flat.
I mean, the noise has still been made, and you're trying to de-escalate whatever noise interference you've done. But Maze, what do we got going on? 9.
Seeing that Maze clearly is visible.
So how are you stealthing into this
Hey, roll this.
location?
Well, so you're gonna stealth, and then was asking, "Hey, am I visible to?"
So he
his
turns to
companion.
you, Rory, to see if you
I
can
was
see
gonna
him.
judge it on that.
Yeah. Either way, the guard at the front says, "What are you doing?"
Is that Bush?
That
What?
bush over there was talking,
Who's talking
and then
Bush?
Maze. You! Where do you think you're going? Are you trying to sneak in here? Get out of here.
A dwarf can dream to be hidden sometimes. Dan. Of course, we're invisible when people bump into us, but visible when we don't.
Oh, shut up, dwarf. I ain't got
Judging
time for
me,
your bullshit.
damn it.
Gives you a scowl and goes back to his guard
What
duties.
is this place anyway? We're brand new.
It's a place you're not supposed to be in, miss. Why don't you leave?
Into this
Leave!
town.
I don't need to tell you anything. Go away.
I mean, all I'm asking is since we're.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it's none ya. None ya business.
She's gonna try to be sweet. Please, sir. She kind of just blushes and, kind of loosens her cloak a little bit.
Ma'am, I am married. Your charms don't work on me. I am a busy man. And if I don't bring this paycheck home... Look, it's against the
all
rules.
you have to do is point. That's all I'm asking. To point.
Point at what? Yeah, that's a building behind me. He points.
In a direction that I need to go, because I'm lost. in
He
this
points south.
godforsaken
He's
place.
like, that way. You need to go that way.
I kind of mumble to Maze a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Maze, Maze or Taras can make a perception check as she leaves. Not Rory, though, because this is just for them.
I could give it to.
Somebody make a
Oh,
perception check.
Christ.
Yeah, are you sure you want to leave this to the orc? Bro, Maze, I ain't got time for this.
Like, I could also try to do it, but
Well, it's better than him. He rolled a 6. At any rate, Maze, as you're walking away, Taras starts walking past you, and you just kind of notice this guard huffing and puffing. God damn, she was hot. Like his nerves were unrattled, and he goes, "Oh god damn, she was hot." As you all walk away.
I say out loud, you should have took the chance.
Keep believing. Yeah, but anyway. So Rags, you're the only one that's inside this camp, and there is some searching going on. I will roll.
I shall stealth.
Your previous stealth is being searched. I just didn't go through with it. Alright, so it was heard, but the guy's looking. He doesn't see anything. So you think you're pretty
Oh,
hidden
I
for
don't
the
have
moment.
to roll
Yeah,
stealth?
You don't have to roll stealth. We were still going off your last one. But the noise was heard by somebody, and they said, go check it out. And this guy came out to check it out. He's not even paying fucking attention. He's like, nope, don't see nothing there. Nope, nothing there either. Hey, look, there's a rabbit. And then all of a sudden, you see him bend over and start petting this rabbit that's in the garden off to the side here. Oh, pretty buddy.
I'm gonna try to, if I can manage it, I want to hop over to that building over there.
Mm-hmm. Make an acrobatics. You are jumping. We're just running you through a skill gambit, aren't we? This is our TM whore. Easily enough. You're over on the other roof. Steps are light. Nobody hears anything. The guy's still petting the rabbit in the garden.
Good. Do I hear anything? Like, I don't know how thick or thin this roof is.
You can make a perception check, and I'll let you know that it's getting closer to evening now. Like, we're getting close to sunset again.
Good.
Just to have a reference for what time of day it is. So I need a perception from you. No noise is coming from the building. Like, either they got good material keeping you from hearing, or nobody's talking, or there's nothing going on. What would you like to do?
Can I look over the side? Like, if I was gonna lay on the roof and look over the side and see if there are any windows or anything? Just if there are windows to this build?
Yeah, you can, like, make out, like, some small windows scattered between here, there, but they're all kind of small. Like, you don't think
Okay, and they're just on those sides?
Yeah, there's, like, 2 on the left, 2 on the right.
I don't need to fit through them.
Yeah, and there's... Oh, yeah, that's true. And then there's, like, one there, one there. But as you look down,
Gotcha.
they are curtained, though.
They're curtained, okay.
Just for reference, is the stream doing okay, guys?
How tall is the...
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because my monitors are acting up.
Frozen.
Is it freezing?
Looking good to me.
Okay, then, let's continue. I'm sorry I interrupted like that.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna... So if all the windows are closet, that's fine. I'm gonna hop down, and I'm going to at least... I'm not gonna open the door. I at least want to try the door to see if it was locked. You know, the way that if you turn it, you can tell if a door's locked or not.
Right. So you're gonna jump down there and check it out?
Yep.
Right, so you leap from the ceiling, or the roof, and yeah, you quickly check the handle, and it is locked.
Do I hear any voices on the other side of that door?
No sounds.
Now that I'm not on the roof?
No sound seems to be heard.
Okay, I'm gonna... Why not?
Is there a
None of
reason
the other ones
you...
can help me right now.
Maze, is there a reason you posted
just
me?
have to. I'm gonna...
Maze, is there a reason you posted
I am going to mentally communicate. Yeah. The reason why is that I want to mentally communicate with my horse to come to me, and I want to use him as a stepping stool to get atop of the wall.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a warhorse in your journal to pull over, or no?
No, I do not.
You do not, so I need to give you one.
Alright, I shall at least thieves' tool this lock to see if I can do it.
Yep. And I'll give him his character sheet. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 10, the lowest I can.
Ooh. Yeah, you cannot pick this lock.
Alright, I'm gonna climb back up on top of the building now.
Excuse me. Alright, so yeah, you jiggy with it, and then all of a sudden, that same, like you thought you had the tumblers, and then all of a sudden you hear it starting to click, 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 and then you try to pull your lockpick out, but it gets caught, and then it snaps at the end. So your lockpick loses its effectiveness if you use them again. That was a natural one, wasn't it?
Well, yes, it was the natural one.
Yep. Lockpick skills get tormented for natural ones, sorry. So your lockpick tools are going to be at,
Fine.
yeah,
Like I said,
disadvantage. Unless you replace them, it'll be disadvantage. Unless you have certain lockpicks that are in the game that don't break. But yeah, the tip of this one broke. I don't think you have any of the special lockpicks. So you're back on the ceiling.
Okay.
You're back on the roof.
Whatever floats a boat.
Yep. You're back.
So,
You're back on the
yes.
roof, and Maze is trying to get over this wall. No, I just was gonna turn the camera towards you. Where are you going, woman? Come back here. Drask, what do you want to do then? Drask, you there? Stony? Okay, everybody BRB, everybody
Yeah.
here?
You gonna do something?
Stony, are you here? I don't hear you. There you are.
he said yes every time you've asked.
Yeah, I haven't heard a
I
single.
just think you can't hear him.
No, I heard him cough just a second ago, but I don't hear him saying anything. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
Alright, so you're gonna watch Maze get up on his horse. Alright, Maze, what are you doing?
I could try to throw him up there if he wants.
He didn't ask for help, did he? I mean, you can go up there and offer.
I look at him. So, do you want to try to get over with my horse? Because my horse is amazing.
Screw you, dude.
Okay, so I'll climb up onto my horse.
Welcome back,
then I
Rory. Do
tell
you
my
want
horse,
to do anything?
okay, I want you to rear up on your hind leg, like jump over.
I'm just leaning against the stone.
The horse looks at you like you're stupid, Maze. 10 foot high, and then there's like a 5 foot bar. It's like shakes its head at you.
So what?
He's trying to tell his horse to jump over the wall. It's like, no.
No, I'm telling it to rear up on its hind legs so that I can jump off of its head
Oh, okay, maybe I didn't hear that correctly.
onto the side.
Okay, so roll me athletics as you crawl up this horse in the most awkward way. I'm going to give you disadvantage. And then, I'm sorry, Rory, I'll come back to you now.
26.
Somehow you manage to get up over the railing, and your horse, for worse for wear, almost gets its neck sliced off at the top as you're trying to pry yourself off him and trying to get off him, but he manages to pull away, and you manage to get on the other side of this fence. Now make an acrobatics to see if you land without hurting yourself.
Now make what?
Acrobatics to see if you don't hurt yourself. And you managed to land with a thud. But you're fine. Rory, I apologize. He was doing shenanigans. What do you want to do?
I'm just leaning up against the wall.
Alright, so you and Tarask are just watching all this happen. So he makes it to the other side. Rags, you see him stumble to the other side. He's not stealthing. Oh, Bunny.
Now stealth.
Bunny, I gotta go. I heard a thud. So he will race back here and start to check on things.
I will start going around. And I'll presume that I went around this. Really? Yeah. So this.
I'm gonna be watching that that guard.
Yeah, that guard. Well, yeah, we run out of map, didn't we?
I want to.
All right, so we're gonna have to theater mine the rest of this.
Yeah,
so you
I
make
wanna-
it around to the other side, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's just looking, but he's never at the spot where Maze is. Somehow he's managing to evade his detection. And you see, maybe it's because he's got that bunny in his arms and he's kind of distracted. And I swear to God, if the stream doesn't quit joking, I might have to restart. I'm getting a lot of drop frames. Hopefully this will record properly. Alright. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Alright, Maisie, you're on the other side of this building, and this guard's apparently on the other side of that. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna be like, oh shit, where's Rags? Oh no. I try to think, how can I motion him? I think, oh wait, he's probably.
Well,
on
you
the
know
roof.
there's a door right
And
there that you can go to that leads to where your bleep is going off.
Okay, I will try the door.
It is locked.
Shoot. What do I have? Anything?
Why does this always play two of the same song before skipping?
Small flint. I'd
What?
like to take my tinderbox and take out the try to pick the haphazardly.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see where this is going. So you're fiddling
later,
with the
Maze.
door,
Goodbye.
and you hear tinderbox being opened and everything, and then you're trying to use whatever materials, and then as you're fiddling with the door, this guy goes, "Hey, what are you doing over there? You don't belong here."
Oh shoot, he went around? Oh fuck, I didn't notice him.
The guard was
Frickin'
still
screaming, damn
going
it.
around, and at this point, wow, the stream is like way behind. Sorry. Anyway, continue. Yeah. What are you
And
doing
I
there?
will tell the guard. I'm just trying to get in. I lost my key to get in here.
You are
And-
not. No,
Oh my
no.
God,
You
that's a
don't
cute
belong here.
bunny
No,
you
no,
got.
no, sir. And he drops the bunny so the bunny can leave. And he pulls out his spear. He's like, "Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. If you don't get off these premises, I'm not allowed to let you be here. I'll have to poke you with this. Don't make."
What is
and
he wearing?
He's wearing leather.
What is he wearing?
What?
And like, I'm
He's-
an Ironforged soldier. I'm.
He's not in
I
any
am
livery. He's just
sorry,
a guard. And he's
but-
like, "Yeah, I'm a guard of this property. I need you to leave. I don't recognize you. You're not a member of the house. You need to leave." He pokes you with this spear, the tip of it. "Come on, you gotta go."
Now, sir,
No,
this is Ironforged business.
this
I
isn't. No,
do.
show me your papers.
I will. Would I have any paperwork about me?
No,
being
you
hired?
would not. Not for what you're trying to do. He's asking you for a warrant, pretty much. He may look dumb, but he knows what his job's about. Look, if you have no business here, you need to go. Don't make me poke you harder. And he pokes you harder.
Warrant. Okay.
You need to leave. Rags, you see all this going on behind you, or below you.
Think
Uh,
I will.
yeah, I'm going to drop off the side over to here and try to do it as silently as possible with my nice
you-
little cat boots.
You go ahead and make a stealth check as you drop to the ground. Go ahead, Brett. What are you doing? You got one more.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, you got one more action before something happens.
Okay.
He
I pull out
somewhat. Sorry, you cut off. What did you pull out? Hello? Brett? I think he just bled to death, guys.
Sorry. Hello. I'm
Hello.
back.
Yeah, what did you pull out?
So I pull out some papers, I bring it close to him, and I'm going to try knock him with my other handful.
I need you to roll
The,
initiative because
flat
apparently...
side of my.
Nope, roll initiative. That's where this is going. Let me double check to make sure our initiative order is ready. Yes, please click your token and roll initiative, everybody. Poor guard's gonna be an initiative. I'm sorry, dude. Hello?
Me and Tarask are not in.
You can roll into initiative in case you need to jump over that fucking wall and help these idiots. Not you, Rex. That idiot, mainly.
Ah, God. A 2.11.
I was about to say, I was like, really? I would have gone out of my way to do things as smartly as possible.
Is it gonna let me roll? There we go. So technically the guard is ahead of you, but seeing as Rags is at the top of the initiative, what would you like to do? As this guard is poking your friend really hard. I mean, from your point of view, he's just poking him. Like, doesn't look like he's doing anything too serious yet.
Question.
Answer.
Could, just as, this is more mechanics issue. So if I wanted to hit him, like with the pommel of the sword, would it do this damage?
Well, if you declare non-lethal damage on your attack, you can.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Okay, that's
like,
what I'm trying to do.
Like, it'll consider you using the pommel in that case.
All right. I'm going to go right behind him, and I'm going to non-lethal damage, and let's hope on everything that this does not get a nat 20.
Well, that's what you're hoping for.
Well,
We
it
do
doesn't
not
come out
want a
completely.
nat 20.
Well, even if it's a critical, it's still subdued damage. So go ahead and roll your attack roll. And you do get sneak attack.
22.
Does not hit. Oh wait,
Yeah,
with advantage. 22, yes.
Because, yeah,
Go ahead and roll
because he's
damage.
Flanked.
Okay.
Oh, did it not?
No, yeah, it posted. So he's like over. Well, I didn't post the sneak attack,
Sneak attack.
but
So
I'll
that's
tell you what
5d6.
though,
I'll
that's
just roll a 5d.
that's fine. You're fine. So he's over there
Okay.
poking him, then all of a sudden you come up from behind, and he's like, "You need to," and he falls to the ground unconscious.
Yeah, I'm going to try to drag him over here. I'm gonna look at Maze, and I'm gonna whisper, "Did you really try to open the thing with a tinderbox?"
Well, there's a little flint in there. Some type of metal object. Oh, I could.
So, I'll just tell him, watch the door. And I'm gonna try to thieves' tools it again, even though it's gonna be a disadvantage.
Yep. So you try to adjust your tools, and you go ahead and roll that for me. Rari and Tarask, are you doing anything?
Just leaning up against the fence.
guys
That's a
have
16.
16 is still not enough. But you don't break your pick this time. You wiggle in there and you find out this
You know,
this lock is just a little bit better made than the normal locks in town. Judging by how many guards are hanging out, it's probably... Oh, wait, you rolled 21? Okay, yeah, it was disadvantage. 16. Yeah, alright, cool. Sorry, I just got to the page. I was looking up something.
So I look at him and I pull out my ring of spell scoring and will release a bless onto myself and him.
Are you sure you want to do that? Because this is getting sunset.
Well, it's the releasing of a spell, not the casting of a spell. So I don't know the rules of that.
Whatever you say there, bud.
That's the fun part. You don't know the rules.
What say you, Star?
I'm about to tell you as soon as we get into it.
Oh,
I'm not going to tell you the consequences
Okay, so
until
I
you
will
actually do it. So you did it. You are blessed. He
Okay.
is blessed.
I'll do it. Yes.
Alright. Okay. Do I need to roll that D4 now, or do I need to roll another Thieves' Tools? I guess
Another
that's
You'll
a...
have to do another thieves tool.
That's fine.
And I'll
I was still asking you to double.
Yeah. Trying to find a
What you
cute
wanted to
little icon here, and it's not working out for me. Alright, go ahead and...
I believe in you. I think you can do this. And I'll try to give him the help action.
does absolutely no good. Your picks cannot pick this lock.
+4.
That's another one. Your picks
Uh,
are completely broken.
all I really need is just... Let me just say something real quick. All I really need is this window to not be curtained.
You know what? I have a crowbar. I could just strengthen it.
It's just not working out on the
literally just
thieves
need
tool
the
today.
the
Yeah.
place not to have curtains.
By the way, write down that you need to replace your thieves tool if you ever plan to use them again.
Oh, if they broken
They are
for sure.
they are completely broken now. Yeah, like the second lock pick that you tried to put in there, and it just snapped on the way out. Those natural ones on thieves tools are not good news.
So I'll take out my crowbar, put it into the door, and say, I don't really care anymore. We're just gonna open this, and I athletics it open.
So as soon as you pop the
Oh,
wood,
wait. How did he get there?
what?
Is this not a wall right here?
There's a little path there between there.
Right there. Is it
Yeah.
just an open area?
Right there for
You're
him.
telling me this entire...
Alright, let's see if that fixes it. I don't know why, but OBS like over adjusted the bitrate for whatever reason. And apparently we were streaming at 2500 instead of what we were supposed to be streaming at. Which was way higher than it should have been. So give me just a second here, I'll be fully set up. As long as the stream is running again. Is everything, can you guys see it or no?
Yeah, I could see it.
We live.
Yeah.
Alright. There we go. Okay, I can see things again. Much apologies, everybody. This has been a drastic night. This internet is a bane and curse. But it's also, I don't know, might be better when I get rid of the other router. Might be that router that's acting up. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into what we were doing here. So you move up and you close distance and you're asking her to stop. However, I will tell you, you don't offhandedly recognize that that's her because she is in like a disguised outfit. But yeah, you shout out, "Hey, hold up!" Her full intention is not to stop. That will end your turn. And we come to the guards. They are sleeping, and then we come to Rari. Taras ran by you.
I'm gonna follow suit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll go back there.
You can dash to go further if you want.
Yeah.
Get you right around there.
Boop.
And anything else you want to do? Bonus action fireball. No, I don't think it works that way. No.
It will work that way if she uses sorcery points.
Quicken spell, yeah.
Rory hasn't popped her cherry yet.
Alright, so what do you...
They're about to find out real quick.
Whoa, now. This is a family peek note. Alright, so Maze, now you can actually start doing stuff. If you want to make your way out now.
Okay. Maze is going to communicate to his telepathically to, hey, go around this way and stop there while I go down here and dash
I can't wait to tell you. Yeah, where are you going?
onto the horse.
Do not go out that gate because it is locked.
Oh.
So you see your horse, but on the other side of the gate. Everybody's been jumping over. Yeah, everybody's been jumping over the fences and everything. But you used your action to dash, so you can't use crowbar.
Yep, that's fine.
I know what you were talking about, Rory. I was just joking. Alright. Rags, it is your turn now.
Alright, feline agility, time to go fasty fast.
Alright, Sonic, let's see what you got.
So that's... Hey, Brett, how did you do the thing that you just...
You can hold down left click on your token and then right click, drag it. Right.
Just hold your token down with left click and then drag.
Hold it with left click and then you right click.
Yeah, I did that.
You hold it and then you drag it out and then you right click where you want to start going.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah, right click, yes.
Yeah, you gotta add that right click, otherwise it doesn't do anything.
Yes, sorry, I forgot about that. Like, it's so usual to me
fine.
Mentally.
It's fine. Either way, so it'll be 35 feet, it'll be 40 feet right there. That's fine to get. And so then I have 140 feet this way.
God dang, it's so fast.
So yeah, I'm going to move 140 feet that way, so I'm going to most likely catch up to that lady.
Alright, so you catch up to her. But does that take your whole action, or is that a bonus action?
Well, that depends.
Well, it depends on you.
That depends.
Did it take a dash
it
to
depends
get that?
on you. I don't know how... Let me finish, please. It depends on how far she is, whether I use a dash action.
Well, she's
So,
right there,
can I-
so...
Okay, how far was it from here to there? I was making sure that it was to scale.
Yeah, everything's to scale at
She
this point.
is...
She was 70
She
feet
is
away.
70 feet. So, 140 minus 70, so I still can do it without using my dash action. So, yeah.
But you had the bonus action dash, right? Cunning action?
Yeah, I can movement and cunning action dash.
I just wanted to make
give me
sure... Yeah, I just wanted to make sure if you had an action when you got there. That's all. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say stop, and I'm going to try to grab her. Not to grapple her, just like grab her arm to
Well,
getting somebody's attention.
Still going to be a grapple check, I think. So go ahead and roll.
I understand.
Yeah, go ahead. And
I'm
roll
just
out.
saying I wasn't trying to push her to the ground grappling.
Got you. Got your intention. Let's roll. Roll athletics. She gets to roll acrobatics. She slips out of your grasp. She is not staying still. Like if you would have got her, she would have stopped right there and she'll have to break out of your grasp. But yeah, she managed to evade your arm grab to try to hold her there. That will be your turn.
What does she? I mean, does she say or do anything? She just.
I'm determining it right now because it's her turn now. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see what abilities I gave her. Need you to make a strength saving throw as she kind of like throws her hands up with two fingers in the air, and she makes some kind of motion, and then she wails out this energy, and this tunnel of wind just kind of like comes in between you and her and starts enveloping the area around you. But you are unfazed by it. I think you still
That's
take
a nat
half
20.
damage. Still take half damage though. She was trying to push you away from her, which did not work. So that'd be 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the wind.
Can I dodge that? I don't know.
Oh,
if I
wait,
can.
yeah.
No, that's only. Dex save.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's a dex save. Yeah, this is a different. So it still hits you, but you're able to stand up to it. So yeah, that's still 7 points damage. She noticed you were unfazed.
I'm just gonna respond.
I mean, you can respond.
I'm gonna
but she's
respond to
still
her.
gonna keep.
That's fine. I'm gonna say, don't do that again. As menacingly as I possibly can.
And she will call back. Don't follow me then.
Then stop running.
That does not resolve what. And she's gone. You do have an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Non-lethal. I'm trying to get the stupid character thing to work, so that way I can roll it, do the damage. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot do the damage on my screen. Because
I don't even see the roll yet.
Well, I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to mark down my hit points by clicking on my character and then doing the... There we are, finally. -7.
There you
There
go.
we are.
Alright, cool. Roll 20 is behaving.
Now
Good
I
boy.
can attack. I was just trying to do the damage.
No,
It just
I
wouldn't
get you. Yeah,
Stop
roll,
being dumb.
yeah, roll 20 gets laggy sometimes. 18 hit. Let me check
That's
this.
with it. It's not with advantage though.
She will. Does she have anything that lets her deal with that? She will take that damage. Go ahead and roll damage.
Whatever, 28 plus 14. So
Yeah,
she just took the back of her head.
So minus 28, minus the 14. She keeps running, though you do hear her run out in pain.
Wow. That girl took 42 damage and kept running?
Yep.
Jesus. Okay.
And let's see here, how far can she get? Noticing threat, she will step of the wind as well. monk shit. Let's see.
Wait, didn't she already use her bonus action to do that wind wall?
Action. Actually, she probably won't even be able to get that far without step within. I'm just trying to figure out how far step within is going to get her. I never use monks that often.
I guess the wind wall thing was a reaction,
More of an action.
or was that a
That was her action.
that was
Yeah, it's like
gotcha?
casting the
So
spell.
that was an action.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Instead of attacking
And then
you
this is the
directly,
bonus action.
yeah, this is the bonus action. So she
Okay.
takes the dash action. So that basically gives her the double movement anyway. Alright, so that means she is 20 plus. So she's 40 off the map.
So she's 60 away from me. Is that
Yep.
roughly
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
That will finish her turn. Tarskin.
She's about to get a
Yeah.
very interesting surprise. All right.
Tarskin, what would you like to do?
Chase after. Chase after.
Alright. Do you want to dash after her too, or was that your dash?
I thought I already did it once.
You can dash every time on your turn if you don't use your
Okay.
action. Like, you use your action to dash to get more distance. So if you go another 30, like I think you can be
Another D.
15 plus, so you'll be 15 off the map, which closest you up to almost next to her. So I'll put 15 here. That's running out of map space.
So how
guys.
far am I from her?
Let's see. So you're 15 off the map. She is still about 30, 25 away from you.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that guards are asleep. Rari, what would you like to do? She's trying to slip away.
I'm going to follow, and I'll use my dash action to chase after her.
No, well, let's see how much that gives you. Where were you? So you'll be 25 off the map.
There.
I was, yeah.
There you go. So you're like right next to her at this moment, but that's your action to do anything. You do have a bonus action.
The only bonus action I would have is counter spell. That's not a bonus action.
Well, that's a reaction.
Nope.
Maze.
Maze will take out his crowbar and strength it open.
Cling! The lock falls to the ground,
The
the chain
27.
falls off, and you are able to walk out the gate.
And then I will get up onto my horse, and I'll mentally command it to dash over there as quick as possible with me on it.
Alright, go ahead.
So, there.
Alright. Rags.
It's fun time. I'm going to use my movement. 30 feet. I was right there. Yeah, movement 30 feet. Then bonus to shadow step the full 60 feet. I want to get in front of her.
Easily enough.
And as soon as I get there, non-lethal attack.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack roll.
And if Rari is right. Is Rari right behind her or right next to her?
Right next to her, side by side.
Yeah, I already said that I was going to be in front of her, so never mind. If not, I was going to get behind. I was going to get to the other side to flank, but it's fine. And
14 is not efficient enough to hit her.
so. Yeah, I figured that. That's the reason why I was going to say that I was going to end up next to her. Alright, yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll still be right in front of her, though.
Let me evaluate what she can do, and then I'll
I'll tell her again to... I'll tell her again to stop. Now.
So you see her, like, crouch down, and she puts both hands on the ground. Like she's getting ready to sprint, perhaps? But then all of a sudden, you feel a small tremor, and the earth starts to shake beneath your feet. And she tells both of you next to her, "Quit following me." And you both need to make a dex save.
Wait, is Earth Tremor? Is that a spell?
Yep.
Guess what? Counterspell, bitch.
I mean, it is a spell, but it's also her key ability that's using it, not arcane magic.
Wait, isn't it green out right now?
Yes.
Love it. Like, her key points weren't causing it, but you counterspell. You know what? I'll allow it. Yeah.
I mean,
So, I will allow it. So she feels you counter her. Seriously, things need to fix themselves on that end. Hold on one second, I gotta fix something real quick. But you counter the spell, and she looks up at you and growls, but at the same time, the green energy of the air at sunset starts to illuminate around you, and I wasn't sure I was going to be pulling this table out today, but let me take a look at it real quick. Need you to roll 2d6. Ferrari. Alright, a week. That's perfect. Soon as the event makes sense to come into play, I'll let you know. Let me double check. I'm gonna write it down somewhere though, so I don't forget. Wait. Oh, that was a 76. My bad. You cast Dissonant Whispers on yourself. Forget the D6. I looked at the wrong one.
Okay.
Just a spell here real quick. So, whisper discordant melody that only you can hear. Make a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC.
Okay.
You know what? This might actually, well, actually won't affect much, but let's see. So, wisdom save from you. Yep.
15, and that is enough to save.
What's your spell DC?
15.
Wow, your spell DC is low. Okay, lucky you though. So the creature does it. Blah 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 blah. On a success, take half the damage, and you don't have to move away. All right, so half of 3d6, so I'll roll that for you. Alright, roll 20 is lagging. There we go. So you take 6 points of psychic damage, and you hear a whisper. And it sounds familiar to you as you hear the white tiefling whispering in your ear. So we meet again, child. Oh, I'm so excited to see what you will do. And it just hurts your brain as you cast that counterspell against this monk. She noticed her spell not going off, and noticed she's surrounded. She stands up, and she looks around her, and she just says, "You need to leave me alone. Go away. I can't be attracting people next to me right now."
I couldn't hear what you said, Sky. Star.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll
Really
jump back.
bad.
I'll jump out and jump back in again. I don't know what's causing it now. I hope OBS ain't pushing my frames up because it detects that it can go up higher. Okay, hello? Can you hear me? Discord, hello? Hello? Wow, 3,000
Hi there.
milliseconds. Hold on, it's... I don't even know what I can do to fix this issue. It's... Alright. Let's see if that helps. Alright, so she stands up and she... Can you hear me okay? Hello?
Yeah.
In and out.
She stands up and she says to you, "I cannot have anybody near me right now. You're going to ruin it. Leave me alone. Go away. I don't need this right now. Leave, or else I will use deadly force." Did you get any of that? Hello?
We heard you. She's threatening deadly force.
Yeah. Basically telling you guys to leave her alone. She doesn't need you around, and yeah. But she doesn't see the point in running because she knows she'll provoke attacks of opportunity. So she's going to sit right there and see what you guys do, which will put us on somebody else's turn. Hold on, let's see. So
Yeah.
Tarskin's next, and I think you can easily walk up to her at this point and take an action if you want.
I'll go up beside her.
And what will you do? Oh, Discord, quit being rude. If you said anything, I didn't get it. Did you guys get it?
He said that he couldn't hear you.
Well, I couldn't hear him
I'll
either.
try jumping out and jumping back in.
Alright, I'll do the same. Eventually, this is gonna work, right? Come on, I didn't switch internet for nothing. Come on, internet, work! Hello? Hey, I got 4 bars at the moment, let's see how long that lasts.
I guess so.
Alright, hello? Alright, Stony, let's try that again. What do you
Hey.
want to do?
I'll ask her what she means by ruining. Intimidation then?
Yeah, she basically tells you, I just can't have you around me. You're attracting attention. Leave me alone.
He's trying to intimidate.
Okay. Let's see what we can do then. Where is that ability? Oh, here it is. Now roll 20 is going to take a while. Ooh. I mean, she's shaken by what you said, but she continues her same onslaught. I am busy with something, and you guys are going to ruin it.
I guess I can. Yeah. I'll wait till my turn, I guess, to talk.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just going to have a conversation, then yes. Unless somebody's going
That
to...
depends.
Yeah, that
That
depends.
depends on her.
Yeah, let's see. So, Rory, what do you want to do? We'll go with you next.
I'm going to tell her she better fucking stand down. And then I'm going to roll an intimidation. Because I'm getting sick and tired of this bitch.
That's pretty good intimidation.
22, bitch, lay down.
She's not going to lay down for you just because you asked. Jeez.
That's a figurative of speech.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she's shaking just the same, and she looks more fidgety towards your direction. But her higher...
You see fire lighting in Rory's eyes right now.
Like, you can't tell if she... I mean, she's looking for a way out. And she's
Oh, she
looking...
gonna get one if she keeps it up.
Well, if you need a hint, she's probably going to keep it up. Like, she's intimidated enough not to be here anymore. Hey, Maze, you're around. You want to... Unless you want to do anything else, Rory.
I'm gonna look at Rags. Fidgety fingers and all.
So how far is she exactly from me?
Dude, you're on a horse. You can walk up to the fight now.
Wait, did she stop her right there?
She had to stop because she's got people in front of her, people on the side of her, and there's no opening in the back yet. Like, you can literally walk up to the back of her on your horse.
Okay, I will walk up on the back of her with my horse, and I will basically go right here, and I will tell her, hey, yeah, you seem like a person that we know. I'm in charge of something. Sorry, I am very out of it right now.
Wake up! What do you want to do?
I will tell her, so, it looks like you want to let out, in my opinion. You're trying to save someone. Do you want help with saving that said someone? The witch has bird.
I mean, I guess you want to make a persuasion. Just to kind of give her it.
Yeah, 21.
You guys are rolling high on your checks as far as conversation goes, but she doesn't want to talk. I'll go ahead and roll her insight on you. Okay. She's considering her options. Is that in your turn, Maze?
And I'll say I won't do anything else. I'm just trying to help.
Alright, so I would have guessed we're all in social activity, and she's looking around, she's like, can we please just duck into an alley or something? I don't want to have this conversation out in broad daylight.
Perfectly fine, and it's nighttime actually.
It's sunset.
Look into nighttime. Anywho. Okay, hop
Cast
on my
another
horse.
spell. No. She says
Top of
no.
my-
She says no to that. No, sir. And she'll walk over here into an alleyway unless anybody wants to take a vote of opportunity.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna take anything yet, but I
I'll take-
am going to. I am going to pop. Well, I guess I was expecting him to not be there. I was gonna pop in front of her, but I guess I'll pop on the other side.
You're still taking.
And I'll, I'll say to her, I'm like, yeah. I'll say, what are you wanting? We want to find a person. What do you want? And I would suggest not lying. And and that's what I'll say.
She sighs heavily, and Rory, you can like move over too if you want to be part of the conversation, whatever. Like you're all in this back alley away from everything, and she kind of like sighs heavily. He's like, "Look, I'm part of an organization, and yes, I was going to try to free that woman before she got burned. I was doing surveillance. Apparently, you guys are pretty keen of eye compared to these guards in town. For some reason, you have it stuck on me to do stuff. I don't know what brought you my way, and I don't even know if it's a blessing or a curse. But if I'm to complete what I need to do, I usually work alone.
I'm gonna say to her, how well stocked is this organization? If you're the only one, it seems like it may be difficult.
She lets out a deep sigh and says, "My organization's not as big as it could be. The mistress won't grow the school. Everything's been stagnant for the past couple years anyway. And I'm just trying to do right in this world." She kind of like fidgets with like an emblem that's in her hand.
Do I know what the emblem is? Have I seen it?
Make a history check.
Okay.
If Maze wants to make it with advantage, she can roll history or religion.
I was about to say, if you want, I could just help him, and then that way he could get the advantage.
Well, he would already have it anyway. So you would
Okay,
just be an
well,
extra
I'll just-
throw in the pool. Alright. So you don't pick it up, but you do recognize her messing with an emblem. And you, Maze, recognize the emblem belonging to Kazuya. But it seems to say more than just Kazuya on it. And you would have to have a closer look to find out what the inscriptions are. But it's like a little brass piece, perhaps, that has like the emblem of Kazuya and some words that are like written in some kind of like kanji-like script.
Let me ask this: is this the same woman that hit me yesterday?
Oh yeah, she's dressed in those cloaks, so you would recognize her as that person at this point.
I would recognize her as the person who hit me yesterday.
Oh yeah, she did the stunning strike to you.
Okay.
And yeah, she apparently went back to that place to change into her cloaked wardrobe, which is why the brooch took you there. But yeah, you caught up to her, and now you have her here to question at your semi-leisure. And she just kind of like fidgets with this little emblem and just kind of waits for you guys to ask her any more questions.
I'm gonna say to her, I'm gonna say you know that you have enemies, correct? In this town that know who you are.
Comes with the business, doesn't it?
And what is the business exactly?
Well, you tell me this. Are you friend or foe?
That depends on you.
Try to be friend though.
She gives Maze a pat on their shoulder and says, "You know what? I appreciate that much effort."